Hey there, revved up racers. Welcome to Next Level Gaming. Are you ready to put the pedal to the metal and take on the wild world of Nintendo Switch racing games? Well, buckle up, because we put together a list of the top 10 best racing games for the Switch, and it's sure to get your engines revving. Before we hop in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Nintendo Switch content.
Number 10.
Fast RMX is a futuristic racing game that is taking the Switch by storm. Now, I have to admit, when I first heard about this game, I was a little confused. I mean, what the heck is an RMX? Is it some kind of fancy shampoo or a new type of energy drink? No, turns out it's just a fancy way of saying remix. And let me tell you, this game is one hell of a remix. Imagine if F-Zero and Wipeout had a baby, and then that baby drank a gallon of Red Bull and hopped on a roller coaster. That's pretty much what Fast RMX is like. It's fast, it's frenetic, and it'll have you screaming like a kid on their first ride at Six Flags. But it's not all just about going fast and boosting around. Oh no, this game has a little something extra up its sleeves. See, every track has these colored boost strips, jumps, and hazards, and it's your job to make sure your vehicle's color matches up. If it does, you'll get a boost of speed. If it doesn't, you'll feel like you're driving through molasses. Trust me, it's a lot more fun than it sounds.
Number 9.
Are you ready for some high-speed action? Team Sonic Racing is the latest and greatest kart racing game to hit the Nintendo Switch. This game is perfect for fans of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise or anyone who loves a good racing game. Now, if you're a fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, you're going to love this game. It's packed full of fan-favorite characters like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, as well as a whole host of other characters from the Sonic universe. But let's be real, it's not just about the characters, it's about the racing. And let me tell you, Team Sonic Racing delivers on that front. The main focus of this game is team racing, where you and 2 other players race as a team, with the team with the highest combined points total taking the win. It's a unique twist on the traditional kart racing formula, and it adds an extra layer of strategy to the game. Do you focus on getting first place, or do you try to help your teammates catch up? It's up to you, but Team Sonic Racing isn't just about team racing. It also has a ton of other modes to enjoy. There are solo races, exhibition races, time trials, and online multiplayer to keep you busy. And if you're looking for a more structured experience, there's the main mode, Team Adventure, which is a story mode where you race through a series of maps and challenges to progress.
Number 8.
Mario Kart Live. Home Circuit takes the classic Mario Kart formula and turns it on its head by bringing the action into the real world with the use of remote control cars. Now, when I first heard about this game, I have to admit I was a little skeptical. An RC car kart racing game? That sounds like a recipe for disaster, I thought. But let me tell you, I was pleasantly surprised. First of all, setting up the game is a breeze. All you have to do is pair the car with your Switch using an on-screen QR code and the car's camera, and you're ready to go. And once you get the hang of the controls, you'll be racing around your living room like a pro. But the real fun comes when you start creating your own tracks. Using 4 cardboard gates, you can build a track that's totally unique, and the game even lets you add arrow panels to guide you around the more complex parts of your circuit. And let me tell you, I had a blast creating my own tracks and trying to outdo my friends.
Number 7.
MotoGP 20 is a highly realistic and immersive racing game that offers players a chance to dive into the world of motorcycle racing. The game features a customizable career mode where players can manage their own team, make strategic decisions about research and development, and fine-tune their bikes to perfection. The attention to detail in the equipment and customization options is impressive, and the bikes themselves are beautifully rendered. Whether you're a seasoned racing fan or new to the sport, MotoGP 20 offers a thrilling and authentic racing experience that is sure to satisfy your need for speed.
Number 6.
Rocket League is the ultimate mashup of soccer and fast-paced car action. It's a game that's guaranteed to get your heart racing and your adrenaline pumping. But let's be real, the real reason we all love Rocket League is because of the ridiculous physics and over-the-top action. I mean, who wouldn't want to flip their car into a giant soccer ball and launch it into the stratosphere? And let's not forget about the epic goal celebrations. Imagine scoring a game-winning goal and then turning your car into a giant bottle of champagne that sprays all over your opponents. That's the kind of stuff that dreams are made of. But seriously, Rocket League is a seriously fun and addictive game. It's easy to pick up, but it has a high skill ceiling that keeps you coming back for more. And now that it's on the Nintendo Switch, it's even more portable and convenient to play on the go. Sure, the graphics may not be quite as sharp as on other platforms, but who cares when you're too busy laughing at the absurd antics of your car and the ball? And with cross-network play, you can join the vast Rocket League community and take on players from all over the world.
Number 5.
Grid Autosport is an epic racing game for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I know what you're thinking, another racing game? Boring. but this one is actually worth your time. It was originally released in 2014 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, but since the Switch is lacking in quality racing games, it gets a second chance to shine. And shine it does. The game has a ton of variety with 5 different disciplines to choose from: touring, open wheel, street racing, endurance, and tuner. You can focus on just one discipline if you want, or try your hand at all of them. The handling is solid, and there are plenty of camera angles to choose from. Plus, the AI opponents make mistakes just like real people, which makes it feel more realistic. There's also an online multiplayer mode if you're into that kind of thing.
Number 4.
Are you ready for some high-speed kart racing action? Well, good news. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is a complete remake of the 1999 classic Crash Team Racing, but with a fresh coat of paint and extra content from the sequel Crash Nitro Kart. It's like a racing game time machine, except it's all new and shiny. The game looks absolutely gorgeous, with every character and track rebuilt from the ground up. Plus, the character animations are full of personality. It may run at 30 frames per second instead of 60, but don't let that slow you down. In addition to the original game's 15 characters and 18 tracks, the remake includes racers and courses from Nitro Kart, bringing the total count to a whopping 26 characters and 31 tracks. But wait, there's more. The game's adventure mode is a straight port of the original, with 18 courses to race through and all sorts of challenges to complete. And if you want to bash some balloons or capture some flags, the battle mode has got you covered. The online multiplayer mode is also smooth as butter, allowing for up to 8 players to race against each other. So rev up those engines and get ready to burn some rubber in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
Number 3.
Are you ready for some high-octane, daredevil racing action? Look no further than Burnout Paradise, the open-world racing game that will have you careening through the streets of Paradise City like a maniac. But don't worry, reckless driving is actually encouraged in this game. The more you swerve through traffic and narrowly avoid collisions, the more boost you'll build up to leave your competitors in the dust. Just be careful not to crash and burn. This remastered version of Burnout Paradise boasts improved graphics and a smooth 60 frames per second. Perfect for tearing through the city at breakneck speeds. But beware, the Switch's handheld mode may not be the best option if you value your visual clarity. As you speed along, the game may resort to some aggressive dynamic resolution scaling to keep the frame rate up, resulting in a less detailed image. And if you're racing at night, good luck trying to see where you're going. The game's day, night cycle can make things pretty dark, so you may want to either turn up the brightness or turn off the cycle altogether.
Number 2.
Get ready to put the pedal to the metal and leave your competition in the dust with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, a racing game that is all about the action. But don't expect any fancy storylines or flashy distractions. This game is all about the racing action. In career mode, you'll get to race through the streets in top-of-the-line vehicles, or if you're feeling extra daring, you can even play as the police and try to take down those pesky speeders. The game is set in the fictional county of Seacrest County, which is based on the great American states of South California, Arizona, and Colorado. This means you'll get to race through a variety of environments, from snowy mountains to winding rivers to bustling cities. And with a variety of tracks to choose from, you'll never get bored. But watch out, because your opponents won't be the only ones trying to take you down. The game includes weapons like spike traps to give you a little bit of an edge. And if you get caught by the police, don't worry, just use those handy shortcuts and side avenues to shake them off and make a clean getaway.
Number 1.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is here to fulfill all of your high-speed racing needs. But this isn't just any old racing game. This is the deluxe version, packed with all of the original content and DLC, as well as some shiny new features and characters. The game looks and runs better than ever with improved graphics and a smooth frame rate. And whether you're playing on a big screen or on the go, you can expect the same top-notch performance. But don't worry, this isn't just for seasoned veterans. There are also some assistance options available for players who might need a little extra help staying on the track. And if you're feeling really confident in your driving skills, you can even try out the new tier system for drifting boosts. But let's not forget about the real stars of the show, the items. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe includes all of your favorite items, as well as a new battle mode where you can take on your friends in arenas and use items to attack each other. It's all out chaos, and it's all kinds of fun, so don't miss out on the chance to race your way to victory with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Just make sure to watch out for those pesky bananas on the track. And that concludes my list. Thanks for watching and see you next time.